In this video, I'll be playing an entire year of this new cozy farming game which has a deadly twist. In this game, you and all your villagers who live here can grow old, get married, have children, and when you pass on, you play as your child and continue the legacy of your family and your farm. And if you have an enemy or someone that you don't like in this village, there are options to do away with them. There's also an insult button, so you can just totally play this as a mean old crone being rude to everyone and feeding them poison cakes. In this video, I'll play through an entire year, showing you what happens over time and giving you some key tips that I've learned from my 20+ hours of playing. If that sounds interesting, hit like and subscribe for more indie games, cozy games, and games that you've never heard of. I'm MadMorph, and this is Echoes of the Plum Grove. If you want more of me, find all of my socials and my bedtime story podcast in the description. The game starts with you making a character and choosing their clothes. I chose to recreate my character from the demo, a cute and scheming little redhead. This channel supports and is a safe place for ginger people. Don't fret too much about this, as you can buy new clothes and hairstyles and accessories in the tailor shop in the game, though they are quite expensive when you're first starting out. It's time to leave the new world, to start a new life with your best friend when disaster strikes, as it always does. The ship sinks and you wash ashore into the town of Honeywood. You're saved by Luna McBell, but nobody else made it, including your best friend. We're introduced to the mayor, who takes us to our land, and the game begins. First thing I discovered playing the full game was that there are now emotes. You can change your character's facial expression and make them do little animations. This is one of those unnecessary little touches that I absolutely adore. People might think something like this is only needed for a multiplayer game where you can emote, but I found myself doing it all the time. It helped me immerse in the world and with my character. I head out into town for the first time and I meet a cute fisherwoman and introduce myself to the local blacksmith. I find a broken bridge and meet an old lady who talks about a blood moon. I'm sure she's harmless. You continue to explore and meet the villagers, as the first quest that you get is to introduce yourself to like 18 people, as it always is in these games. I spend the evening clearing my farm, which is always one of my favourite parts of these games, that initial clearing. It's almost as satisfying as like power washing videos or something like that. There is something very relaxing and meditative about clearing a farm. Day 2, it's time to work on the farm and take a peek at crafting. Everything is really expensive and hard to make. I barely dip into the crafting because the materials that you need are crazy, and you're going to start to see how difficult this is over time. My tool broke, so I take it to the blacksmith for repair, because you can't repair or make your own tools. At first, this annoyed me. It also takes a whole day for him to repair one, and you can only repair one tool at a time. What I will say is that at first this annoyed me, but it speaks to the pace of the game and how much you're actually expected to farm and use your tools. The game has a lot more in common with Animal Crossing, doing a little bit daily as you play through the game, rather than a Stardew where you're min-maxing, trying to make the most of your stamina every day. There's really only so much you can do each day here. And mid-rant about the tools, I break my other tool and stomp off to the blacksmith to buy a replacement. While I'm sulking and stomping around, we meet Isabella Whitfield for the first time. She's in a pretty little bonnet and a fancy dress. I run into her again at the carpenter's after completing a village quest for her. I feel woozy, and not just because I ate a bad plant right before coming in here. There's feelings in little Morphy's tum-tum. She gave me some fruitcake. We're smitten. In the middle of the night, we wake up to a strange noise. Could be bad fruitcake, could be nightmares from falling in love, but we go to investigate. The scream I scrumped. Oh my gosh. Our friend. I thought they might show up, like, having survived the shipwreck. A ghost? Is this a dream? They're so cute. It's kind of sad. They probably look like a little kid in their little cap and overgrown clothes. Have you ever had a ghostly experience? Let me know in a comment. I love stories like that. If people have ever had anything supernatural, aliens, I love hearing those stories. Oh, right, where are we going?
Oh, hello there, dearie.
This is the witch's place.
Is there something I can help you with? Oh, that sounds like quite the story. I'm afraid I haven't seen a ghost around here. Though I'm glad you're here, dearie. I'm in need of assistance. Would you be willing to help?
Astra Vosen, or Vossen. I would say Vosen. Astra Vosen. What a great name.
A while back I lost something precious to me. A locket. It's very dear to me. It fell off my neck while I was leaving the lagoon to the west. If you can fix the bridge and retrieve my locket, I'll be very grateful. I'm sure fixing the bridge will be a simple job for you. It's always easier when you're young. Until then, you can always visit me during my shop hours on Saturdays. Good luck.
Well, where's my ghosts, mate? What's this place called? House of Spells. A mysterious witch lives here. She sells potions and cures, but most of the townspeople stay away.
And that's how I like it, dear. I'm a little antisocial, you know?
Well, so this is the bridge that I need to fix, and I've looked at this before, and it is... We need how much? It's like 20 wood, something. 200 wood, excuse me, 15 nails. Alright, back to bed. Kept me up all bloody night, this ghost. Getting back at 4 in the morning. And if you haven't already, do hit like and subscribe as we continue our adventure in Echoes of the Plum Grove. Day 6 of spring, we get our first harvest of turnips. The other crops aren't quite ready yet. We continue to take villager quests and build relations with the town. This is so much more important than you think. This is primarily the way that you're going to get a lot of goods and unlock blueprints for crafting, which are going to be very important. You need to take these quests and complete them as often as you can. It's day 7 and Isabella catches me stress eating because I'm taking as many quests as I can. I follow her into the ice house and find a cranky old man in there, and I get shy, so I stomp out. Sunday, market day, the village comes together. You can easily find everyone and buy their goods all in one place. It's very cute. I promise a small child to find their doll for them because that's the type of person I am, but I forget about it and I never do because that's also the type of person that I am. It's time for the first wedding of this playthrough. And while in there, at first little Morphium Lele is sat there and she thinks, ugh, a wedding, blah, who would want love? This is yucky. I don't need no man or woman. I'm a strong independent farmer. She stomps off, muttering about stupid love and stupid feelings, and finds herself sat in a graveyard, thinking about life, pondering about the future and who will miss her when she's gone and what will she leave behind. She's determined to make the time to find love and make a family. We stop at the livestock farm to cheer ourselves up, which is something that I do many times a week, although not at a livestock farm. She stares at the ducklings, just like I look at these spring babies. It's impossible to be mad or sad or anything other than filled with happiness and a feeling of lightness when looking at baby animals. Sometimes it's the small things. Find your small thing this week and embrace it. You can get more duck updates through spring and summer and see what I get up to on Instagram and get more gaming recommendations at MadMorph. Go follow me up, it's good. It's day 8 and we're gifted a beef a la mode from Isabella. I don't know what beef a la mode is. I've never actually had beef a la mode, but I gladly accept it because it's from her. I gift her a flower that I picked. She says it's unique. I think she really liked it because I'm really good at reading faces, and this is the face of a woman who just got a gift that she really likes. Good girl Morphe sees a child struggling to pick the last cherry from a tree and does what any good girl would, picks it for herself to spare the child the anguish of the struggle. I discover a bee farm and decide that this is exactly what I want my house to look like. It felt like I was bathing my eyes in a warm bath of honey goodness. We try cooking for the first time. Stuff takes a lot of ingredients and is really hard to make. This one will be very hard to level up and master unless you turn off decay in the options. Fruit, veg, all of it's going to rot if it's left in your pockets for 4 to 7 days, but you can turn that off in the options, and if you want to get good at cooking, I really recommend doing that because there are so many ingredients needed. It's day 9 and we get our first collection of peas and wheat. Later on, little Morphium Lele's hanging around outside the mayor's house, waiting for him to appear so she can pay her taxes. Boo, taxes. She gets tired of waiting and decides to let herself in. She hears beautiful music coming from the other room and goes to see, only to find Isabella playing the piano. What's she doing here in this rich and fancy house? Her crush, Isabella, turns out to be Isabella Whitfield, the mayor's daughter. She tells Morphe she's happy to see her, and we just stand there, our mouth open, our eyes wide, and dreaming of what might be. Worried if a girl like Isabella could ever fall in love with a simple broke farmer from a far-off land who washed up on these shores. Later that day, and totally by chance and definitely not as a result of stalking, Morphe finds Isabella at the graveyard. She's mourning. Who? A lost love? An old family member? We will never know. Day 10, more farming. I decide to go down the mine for the first time, but I'm told I need a lantern. I go to buy one, but I accidentally buy a lantern that is a street lamp. I can't take this down a mine with me. I spent all of my money on it. I'm bereft. I try out some fishing to earn my money back. The fishing minigame is actually great. If you struggle with it, it can be turned off in the menu. Again, you can just hit a button and get the fish instantly. This is great for accessibility, or if you're annoyed or bored of the fishing game, and if you're trying to earn money or fish quickly, I recommend doing that, and you can just sort of sit here and hit one button over and over again and get lots of fish and cash. Day 11, there's a quest posted that Isabella has lost her hair comb. This is Morphe's chance. She rushes off to find it and to return it, and when she does, Isabella remarks that half the furniture in her house is made by Jack, the local carpenter. He's great. He's great. Upset and jealous, Morphe stomps away, not to learn how to make furniture or to woo Isabella any better, but to learn how to do away with Jack Watt. It's day 13 of spring and it's the fishing festival. Catch as many fish as you can in the time allowed to win. At the dock you can also find different ships through the seasons sometimes. Empire ships, pirate ships, they all have different goods to buy. You can get a nice pirate outfit from Blackbeard, for example. Look at the goods that you can turn in for the fishing tokens and decide that I need that rainbow fishing rod. It's not only pretty like us, but it's very durable. If you're going to do any fishing, this is a must get. I win the fishing competition, because of course I do, and I get prizes, but I need to do some more fishing before 6 PM to earn enough tokens for the rod, and I do so. This rod doesn't break for my entire run of the game, and it is so worth getting. Make the effort during this competition if you're going to do any fishing. At this point in time in spring, we have two love interests, the mayor's daughter Isabella Whitfield and Rose Swain, the local ginger fisher girl. But then I learned from getting to know her and her traits that she's a drunkard. Little Morphe got the ick and decided to focus on Isabella. Sorry, Rose. We're not going to fall into the trap of I can fix her this time. We're going to pick a well-adjusted, stable, and situated woman of leisure. It's day 14 and we have our first death in the village. Sorry, I don't know why I laughed. I was still thinking about the previous line. It's not funny, it's sad. Luna McBell, the nice old lady who rescued us on that first fateful day, has passed on. I feel that pang of emotion and sadness and gratitude for her kindness, and I decide to attend. This is our first taste of death in this game, and I will say I immediately respect and love what it brings to the table. This character's gone. We're not going to be able to speak to them anymore. Any situations and engagements and interactions we've had with them up to this point add to a heaviness of that, and I feel the passage of time. Our first funeral. It's like genuinely pretty sad that it's the person that saved us, you know? Wow, just stand in front of me, why don't you? Morpheum Lele, how's our fair town of Honeywood treating you today? Agnes Bailey, like I was here first? Sorry. Let me get the good seats, you know? Jeez, actually maybe here. No, because then the tree's in the way. Who's that? Is that my girl? It is my girl, with her hat off. You look so good with your hair down. Sorry, it's not the time. Sorry, we'll talk after.
Well, we're here to put in the ground the lovely Lulubelle. Long was she here as part of our community. Many a person's life did she touch, and in some cases save. She will always be remembered as we deliver her to the ground and to the other side. I know she'll be there waiting for her wife in the afterlife. It's at this time it's important for us all to come together, to support each other and those that she leaves behind. Her wife and her adopted child, Kit. Thank you for coming, everyone. There'll be cookies and ale somewhere.
But you can see their family here. Jane McBell, that was their name. And look, on there, deceased, the wife with their adopted kid. So I guess maybe that's where they're remembered. That is our first funeral. Let me see if I can catch them there. It looks like I have quests with those people. Let me run after them as we trudge sadly away. Think you missed it. You're late, child. You missed the funeral. Oh, hey, babe. You got changed quick. Day 16. The rude old man who got in the way of Morphe and Isabella's ice house rendezvous died. We do a happy little jig and take a joyful walk in the woods to enjoy some nature. A bear. Look. Sleeping. Hi, baby. Can I give you some food or something? Oh, nuzzle, nuzzle. And you gave me a bear claw. That's so cute. You like all the nuzzling? That's a good boy. I was a bit scared I was gonna get eaten then. What are these? Pawpaws? Is this a Jungle Book reference? Are you quite literally Baloo the bear and Pawpaws kind of lead the way to you when it's your day to appear here? Huh? You just drop in pawpaws everywhere you go. That's adorable. Alright, our first time going in the mine. So we should have a lantern equipped. There we go. It is day 16. And that's our first time going in the mine. So, okay, somewhere to fish. And here, what's this? Anything? Just decoration? Is it through here? What if we can't find our way back? Is there all different directions to go in? Oh. Somewhere to mine. We found iron ore and copper ore, so it's like a bit of a maze where we have to find the different nodes. Where does this go? I see, there's all different places. Isabella gifts little Morphe a lamb sweetbread, which is only interpreted in the most sane of ways by the most sane of individuals. This is her way of no doubt calling us sweet, telling Morphe that she's sweet on her, that Isabella wants to be her little lamb. So we do what any rational person would do in this situation, and we go to the blacksmith, sell everything that we have, and buy a wedding ring. It's settled. We will propose to Isabella Whitfield. We follow Isabella home, which is perfectly normal behaviour, and we decide to work out how to do it. Here in this room seems as fine a place as any. There's no option popping up, so I gift her the ring, thinking that will be the solution, and she just says, delightful, and nothing happens. That ring cost me everything, so I reload. It turns out you need to buy a bouquet of flowers from the lighthouse to ask them on a date. You then get 3 options of where to have your date, and that is where you can propose if you want to. Our love will have to wait for now. Who knew you had to go on dates before simply handing someone a ring and getting married? Day 18, and it's time to finally fix the bridge and find out where it leads. I need to come over here to retrieve a locket for the old lady, who's totally not a witch, and when I return it to her, it will reveal a huge mystery of this island and my new purpose in life. Okay, now it's time to fix the bridge. That was a lot of wood and quite a few nails. Let's see what we've unlocked on this side. Some water. So, a mermaid. Hello? Guess anyone can come to this cove now. There are plenty of mermaids around this island, but most of them avoid the surface. Mermaids and sailors cross paths all the time, but most of us try to avoid the attention. We can trade with mermaids. Seaweed. Slimy seagrass that pops. Coral, once alive in the ocean. Wait, the locket. This is what I need to retrieve for her. I need 80. I'm so broke. I don't know what I can possibly give you that's worth that. I'll have to make some money and come back. Mermaids. I didn't know mermaids were in this. It's been a while since I talked to a human. I wonder what the cove was supposed to be used for. It was deserted when we found it. There's so much that humans don't know about the sea. Why can we insult them? That's sad. I don't want to insult mermaids. What's this? A clam. Me hand. What else can we get here? It's a shame we can't romance the mermaids. Am I the only one thinking that? Come on. Let me try fishing here, see what we get. So we've unlocked a new area. We've got mermaids who can trade in coral. Now I wonder how that's going to be used. Because it was quite a bit of work to get this open. Like, I haven't done any crafting because I've just been keeping all the wood for this bridge. Obviously got a bit distracted here and there. Probably could have done it a bit quicker, but let's see if I can catch a few things and trade for that locket to see what the reward is with the witch. Oh, I think it's gonna actually maybe move our main story along with our ghost, right? So let's actually get that going. My character is just always hungry. Come on. This girl got an appetite. One more catch should do it. This is a lovely area. I mean, look at that waterfall. The Mermaid Lagoon. Coral Island who? Okay. If I give you these... Oh, they're not worth too much, huh? I was trying to get oysters for someone else's quest, but I would quite like to move this along if we can. This locket doesn't even belong to you. You should just be giving it to me. I don't have to buy it from you. Come on, there we go. Beautiful. Thank you, Melody. What else is, Shimmer. Melody and Shimmer. Shimmer. Is this a mermaid lagoon or a strip club? Let's go up here. Is that even what their names are like? I've never actually been to one. I would imagine so. I mean, you wouldn't want to hear, "Welcome to the stage, Jane." No offense to any Janes. You're closed. I have to come back on Saturday. Wait, but you're in there. Can I just, like, Rapunzel, let down your old grey hair? Let me give you this locket. A forgotten locket that meant a great deal to someone. So the reason I really focused on this is because we had that funeral and the witch is quite old, and I'm not going to lie, I got a bit worried that she might die before we get to do the quest. I'm going to guess she's actually immortal, but I didn't want to risk it, so I will see if I can find her tomorrow to hand that in. Oh my god, our first rainy day, finally! I don't have to water everything. It's taken 20 days for us to have a rainy spring day. For all the days for it to rain, it's our first time in the spell shop. This looks really nice. Got a locked door. Up the stairs we go. Where are you, darling? There you are. Hello, this is pretty. Look at that lovely window. I've got a locket for you, my dear.
Thank you for returning my precious locket. It's the only thing I have left of my sister. It's hard to bring up for, well, it doesn't matter anymore. What's happened has already come to pass. Now that I know you can be trusted, I have something to show you. Behind this door, I must mention it is of great importance this stays between you and me. The others, I fear, will never understand what I am about to show you. Have an open mind. Our world is deeper connected than you know. There is so much about it we know so little about. Now, dearie, follow me.
Where are we going? What's it going to be? Like, we already know that you sell spells, so what could be the big mystery? Actually excited.
Now, dearie, this staircase behind me will grant you access to a place I am no longer allowed to enter. After my mistake, I can no longer help those below.
What? Who's below?
But you can. Only you can help those poor fellows below. I was not worthy. Now, dearie, just head down these stairs. Someone's been waiting for you to arrive for some time now.
My friend?
Come find me afterwards. My potion room's through here. I'm usually hard at work making potions to help those in the village. I'd love to show you my craft. I think you'll find my skills very useful, especially having to run that farm of yours. Quickly now, dearie. Shouldn't keep our friends waiting.
Okay, it's very dark. Let me put my lantern on, please. Thank you. Those below. And these are some very deep, dark stairs. Going incredibly deep. Oh. Wet feet. At last, I knew you'd come. Once I knew you were alive, I set out to find you. I knew you were the only one who would understand. So many perished along with me in that dreadful storm. So many lives forever changed. But you survived. I couldn't be happier seeing you stand here before me. I so wish to hear about your life on the surface, but I brought you here for a reason. There's something I need to show you. Follow me. Our friend who died in the shipwreck. Little Timmy Tweed. Alright mate, it's me, little Timmy Tweed, your old mucker. Come on son, what are you going to show me, eh? Ooh, kind of spooky, give me a chill. Oh. Collections. This is the town centre. As you can see, none of us are able to pass on. We're stuck here. Long ago it was broken and the portal shattered. Astra won't tell us how it happened. I can only assume it brings her great sadness to remember. No one is safe from this curse. Everyone who dies up above can never leave. Everyone who dies? All of us are eternally locked in this broken limbo, forever to remain. Only you can save us. My character gasping. She went, if you fulfill the requirements written on the pillars, we'll be free. All you have to do is complete each task on the pillar to heal the grove and release us. Fear not, I shall remain here to assist you along the way, if you have any questions. I've great faith in you, my friend. I knew that finding you was our only hope for salvation. Now make haste, complete the tasks and save us all. I'll be waiting your return. Good luck, my friend. This is amazing. First of all, love this vibe. So, when I go, I will be down here as a ghost because this game has generations. You age, things happen, disease. So, my ghost will be down here. Are the ghosts actually here? Can we see the old lady that saved us? Because people have died in this village already. This is very cool. This is such a cool way of doing it, and it raises the stakes, right? So like this kind of thing, let's see what it is. Okay, so like farming pillar, collect 9 of 26 crops, 0 of 30 gold star crops donated, gold star animal products. It is like the town's hall center on Stardew. This is the kind of thing in most farming games I don't bother with. I did it in Stardew. I don't think I've done it in any other game. Immediately, this stakes of the ghost saving the spirits, bringing this vibe into it, makes me want to do it. Okay? It's genius. A crafting pillar, 0 of 30 crafted resources, collect 58 craftable items. I have to do all of these or one of these because this is crazy. I think it's all of them. Look, 10 lobsters. This is work. 56 forageables, 10 gold ore. learn 50 cooking recipes. Wow. Gift 30 gold star meals. I've got 3 friends. Wow. I've got to make 10, get married. About to do that. Complete 25 of 30 quests. I've been doing so many quests. So much social work. Dude. This is gonna take a minute, isn't it? Ghosts. You're alive. Sometimes I miss being alive. I can hardly remember what it was like. Quests for mana. Mana. Reminders of my life. Mementos of life, and you get mana? What's mana for? We're gonna have magic? Okay, I want to see if the spirits are in here, because the old lady who saved us passed on. But I don't see her. I think these are people from the ship that I was on. Been a while? What do you want? Dried meat. Again for mana. Ah. Oh, this is actually so exciting. Isn't this exciting? That's so unexpected. Oh, did I leave my lantern on that whole time? Just burning away. Man. There's a lot to like in this game already. It's very, very slow burn, but this is another little cherry on top of this lovely cake. Fantastic.
There you are, dearie. I hope Timothy explained everything you needed to know. A nice young chap he is. Now approach the cauldron, my dear. This is my own private potion room. It's where I harness magic from the other dimensions to create helpful potions. My potions can transport you to unique places, help you move faster, and even cure deadly diseases. All of my knowledge I will pass on to you, for it's my wish to help you release those souls trapped below. You'll need some ingredients to get started. I shall give you some here. Mana. Those will help you create a spell I learned long ago. Interact with the cauldron. The ghosts who are connected to the dimensions will help you attain these elder plums by completing quests for them.
New and improved. Elder plums. Are you looking for just a little bit of extra mana in your recipes and potions? Elder plums. Grab your elder by the plums. It's time to make magic.
These quests that you complete will help you strengthen the supply of mana to make potions and learn new recipes. If you should have any questions, you can find me.
I wonder why there isn't a magic or potion pillar.
Try it out for the spell for yourself. Off you go.
Your feet are as fast as the wind for a period of time. Blessed from above, gifted with unspeakable luck. So we can make our first potion. Wait, don't leave me here.
Greetings.
Moonlight water, death cake, mugwort, nettle, devil's tooth. Devil's tooth, a mushroom that looks like it's bleeding. Is this also negative to give someone? I don't know if that's a good idea, right? That might make someone ill. Death cake. I love that she's this super helpful witch, so nice and helpful, and then
Death cake. I just want to help all those people. Oh, excuse me, there's a frog in my throat. I just want to help all those people, darling, and then sell you some death cake.
Sorry, what was that last bit?
Sell you some death cake.
Right. And why are we doing that?
Just love a bit of death, darling. Love death, love cake, you know. Gotta mix it up.
Right, so you're trying to help the ghosts down below, but also add to them?
Yeah. If people make you mad, you know, what you gonna do? Give them some death cake.
Right. Okay, well, I'll be going now. New and improved death cake. Well, that is very cool. And my lamp off, because it's nearly out of juice. And, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Love it. There she is. I don't want to do it on an empty tummy. I need... No, wait, I'll eat these cherries. Hang on. Just following her whilst stuffing cherries into my mouth so that I'm not unhappy. It's just very relatable. Where'd she go? Did she go in the ice house? Oh, hi. Sorry.
Morning.
Right, could you give us a minute? Thanks. Hi, love. I mean, this is a really weird place to do it, but also kind of nice, I guess. It's private, and you're just so cool that it's kind of like ice. And, I was wondering if you might like to get married. Thank you. There's something I need you to do if you want to further our relationship. Right. A word of warning. Once Martin Bailey starts talking about fishing, he'll never stop. Okay. What do you need me to do? Get to a relationship score of 50. If you want to have a closer relationship with me, I want you to get close... Oh, to someone I care about? Oh, it's your mum? Why couldn't it be your dad? I'm already really good friends with him. Okay. I mean... Alright. Love you too, I guess. Befriended the wrong parent. Is that her?
I'd share a story with you, but I don't think you'd even believe me.
I would just... Wow, that's great. Let's talk. And, you know, I've got a... Boy, do I have a gift for you. A rose.
That's actually nice of you, thanks.
Right. Did that do it? Are we friends now? Oh, no, that's not yours. Well, I mean, we're getting there. It's not quite 50. And also, I can't see the number, so I don't know how much we have, but... Was that good enough, darling? Darling? Happy to see ya. Right. I get... Gotta make friends with her now. It's the first day of a new season, and I continue to make friends with my girl's mother in summer. I decide I'm far too lonely on that farm, and I buy a cat. Amazing. We also get gorgeous fireflies during the summer evenings, which I've never seen in real life, but they seem magical. Look at my cat, walking out and about on my farm. I'm sorry, it's a bit boring right now, darling. There you go. We'll get some nice things here soon for you to hang out with and run around. Do I get to name you? Me if I ever find a cat in the street. Have to stop and win its trust. What should we name my cat? Let me know in a comment. And name our cat, name our farm cat. Alright, I finally got a date with Isabella. I handed in the quest. I gave her mum a rose, and that must have taken us up, yep, to 50 that we needed. And turned in the quest with Isabella, and then you get the option to date, and you choose where the date is. You can choose the lighthouse, in the evening. You can choose the waterfall at lunchtime, or you can choose the tavern at night. And I chose the lighthouse. So we're meeting tomorrow at 6 p.m. at the lighthouse. And I thought I was recording, but it didn't record. So that's why I'm catching you up now. But it was literally just a simple conversation with the character and everything that I told you. So tomorrow we ask Isabella to marry us. Who would have thunk only 2 seasons ago I could have drowned. And now I'm going to ask the most important question of my life. I'm going to ask her to marry me. Or anything? So, propose. Looking clean, Morphion Lele. How can I help you? I have something to ask you, Isabella. Will you marry me? With this simple gold ring. I'm so happy to hear you say that. Yes, let's do it. We'll have our wedding tomorrow. Oh my. Tomorrow. Fair winds to you. And to you. Is this all we do for the day? We just stand here together. Hey old lady, we're getting married.
Don't care.
Right. Invites in the mail.
Not bothered.
I was kind of expecting a long engagement. No, we're getting married tomorrow. Alright, okay. Huh. Alright, well bye. I'll see you for the wedding tomorrow. I only own this outfit, so I'll just be wearing this. That's cool. She's giving me a pancake on my wedding day? On our wedding day? Like, are you kidding? How perfect is that? Bears, you might be able to find one deep in the forest, but for your sake, I hope you know what you're doing. This is getting strange. If you give him a chance, Clark Rolls will get your off behind her. Literally, pancakes were my stream currency on Twitch. Pancakes have been like a thing, like kind of a stream meme for many, many years. And then they mentioned bears, which is obviously what we are. And if you hit the subscribe button, you become a bear and move to Bear Island. Meant to be, I guess. Kismet. Right, everyone, here we go. You're all dressed and I'm just wearing my normal outfit. Embarrassing. Hello, darling. What do you want to wear for your wedding? I get to choose. Well, I guess we saw what you're wearing, so let me wear the other outfit. I look cute in either one, to be honest.
Dearly beloved and honoured guests, we're gathered today to witness the union of Morphy and Isabella. Morphy, do you take Isabella as your bride?
Mm-hmm.
Isabella, do you take Morphy as your bride?
Mm-hmm.
It's my pleasure to pronounce you married. Family and friends, I present to you for the first time, Morphy and Isabella.
Hey. Hit the like button to cheer. Way. We did it, babe. Babe? Hello? Do we get a moment? Yes, dear? Nothing. See you in a bit. I guess I'll see you at home. I go to a market day, and I see a sick-looking lady has stumbled off of the boat, and I stupidly got too close. I found my wife hanging out at the tavern and joined her and made a date of it, and when we got home she asked me to give her a baby. It seems the people of Plum Grove work quickly, proposing on our first date, a wedding the next day, one date in a tavern, and now we're breeding. You can choose between pregnancy or an adoption, and you can choose either option regardless of the genders or the mix of the couple. It can be 2 women, it can be 2 men, it can be whatever you want. You can choose to get pregnant or adopt. The Grove is a magical place. Some people will grumble about this option, but literally it's an option. There's nothing to grumble about. If you don't want your male character to get preggo, then don't get preggo. Choose the adopt option. For the first go, we're going to go with pregnancy, but I will try the adoption process after. But when we wake up after a night of getting very close indeed, this is what happens in the morning.
What's the matter with me? I got sick. After that? Babe. Oh no. What a time. I gotta go to the doctor. Good to see you. I like your outfit. Diagnosed me for 50. You have smallpox. It's highly contagious. Since you didn't get inoculated, the only cure is to eat well and sleep often. My pregnant wife also has smallpox. Oh no. Oh my god, we had our baby. It's been 3 days. It's a girl. What is her name? What is her name? Our little bear. A girl called Bear. I like that. And now we have a baby. And that's you in there, huh? I can pick you up and give you attention.
I sleep a bunch, eat a bunch, and time passes, and we manage to get over the smallpox. And then when I go outside, I get a letter that there is a funeral for the young carpenter Jack, and I can only assume that he died of the pox, as the next couple of days I would get a string of funeral invitations. I think that person quite literally got off the boat, brought the disease with them, and it spread around the community like wildfire and took out about 5 people. When you have a child, no amount of neglect will make them pass away or anything. You don't have to worry about that, but giving them more attention and being attentive with feeding will result in them having more positive traits than negative traits once they grow up. It's time for the summer event, which is a bake-off, and it is totally like the British bake-off TV show, so let's jump into that.
Hello, anything new with you?
I'd like to enter the bake-off. Give judges food they request. Cycle out food you can't make for a small penalty. Right, this all sounds great. Can I interest you in any bread? Rose cake? I can't make that. Pancakes? I don't think I can make those, but I'll see. Pumpkin soup? Pink pancakes? No. Pork roast? No. Rose cake? No. Fish stew? Maybe. Porky buns? No. Raspberry muffin? No. Winter meal? No. Hot chocolate? No. Chanterelle soup? No. Creme chantilly? No. Coffee? No. Peach cobbler? No. Baked salmon? Perhaps? Nope. Buttered lobster? Pancakes? Polenta? Beef a la mode? Tea? Parfait? Upside down cake? Fish tacos? Soup? No, 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 oh dear. This is not going... fruit salad I can do. One, fruit salad coming up. I need strawberries, peach, watermelon. Yes, chef. Strawberries, peach, watermelon. Watermelon, strawberries, right. Is that a peach? Okay. Okay. And a basic breakfast. Well, let me give you this. Why did I rotate? Oh my god. Imagine if I end up winning this. Wouldn't that be funny? Bread and cheese. I mean, this is a very cool season of event, I have to say. Turnip soup. Right, let's get these other ones. Spiral salad, I got that for you too. Cherry pie. She's my cherry pie. Ain't got it in, so you can't get that one. You want a sushi party? I want a sushi party. I want unique sushi. I want. Me. Start turning into Captain Hook. Smoothie. I can make Vespa bread. Got 30 seconds to do it. Turnip soup. There you go. Sweet toast. Okay, make the Vespa bread. Vespa bread? Pork. Cucumber. Out of the way, old lady! Cucumber. It's a vegetable. Excuse me, Mabel. I am a new mother and you will get out of my way. I've slept 3 hours this week. Behind, coming through. You want Vesper bread? I just made Vesper bread. I didn't grab it. That's my downfall. No.
This concludes Honeywood's Annual Bake-Off. What a mess that was. I hope everyone got to enjoy the baked goods nearby while watching. Now for the moment we've all been waiting for. The winner is...
Oh, you are joking me. Me? Oh, me pretends to be shocked, but seriously shocked? Me? I was about to give death cake to whoever actually won. Sorry, what? I didn't say that. I mean, it is a bake-off. Did I say death cake? I meant best cake.
Congratulations. What an amazing achievement. It's an honor to bestow upon you this rare recipe.
You're insane.
Thank you, everyone.
I got a blueberry cream cake recipe and 500 coin. My wife, aren't you so proud of me? Look what I did. I'm a wiener. Hey, kiddo. Mama won the bake-off today. You're proud of me, aren't you? We'll make it someday. I'll do it for you, little bear. Little bear. You grew up. Are you gonna tell me to do something? Isabella is the nicest mum in the world. I love Summer. Oh, I have a gift for you. It's a drum. A toy drum. Not sure what to do with a toy drum. Well, you play it. What's in your pockets? Dirt and seeds. Anything else? Alright. Well, you've got your mother's attitude. And yes, I do mean me. Here's a gift for you. I hope you enjoy it. Oh my gosh. Was this the pox? 4 people? You know? At first, it was tragic. At first, we were shocked. But this world is brutal. And I have become numb to it. Nothing affects me as I go about my daily tasks. Millennial Life. A new play by Morph. Hey little one, where are you off to? Is it school time? It's 8 AM. I'll walk you to school. Come on. Come on, little bear. I don't want to go to school. I know you don't, but it's good for your brain, so they say. You're gonna learn lots and learn how to read and how to listen, hopefully. Don't wanna, well, you know, we all have to occasionally do things we don't want to in life, but I think if you try to embrace it, you'll end up enjoying it. Where are we going? This isn't the way to school. I'm not going to school, it's a Sunday, you idiot. Oh. Bye. What you get up to? Oh, what is that? Are you looking? Are you looking at the sun? Yeah, looking directly at it with a telescope. This is my poop scope. I'm looking right at the sun. It's burning my eyes. I can smell it. Well, stop doing that. Just went to sleep. It's like one day after our child aged up, and she's asking for another baby. I mean, can't blame her, but okay. This time we'll try adopting. So, I have adoption papers, I still have the 3 there. Do we just go find a child? Pregnancy seemed to be very, very quick in-game, so we'll see how easy it is to adopt now, and then you know which way to go with it. Is this an instance where, like, see how Bridget is the last remaining, mum here to Penelope? Like, if I wanted to adopt Penelope, could I feed Bridget a death cake? That's a thing, right? Like, I would have to kill both Lewis and James to adopt Shanna and Madeline. Oh my god, my wife's dad died. Quentin, the mayor. Who's gonna be mayor now? I don't know why, I just assumed that would be a character that couldn't. Wow. Hey, our tomatoes grew. Nice. So, I have my family working the farm. I changed my mind about them going to school. And so my wife quit her job, she works the farm with the child. And they water it. So what I have to do is, I only want them to water the garden, so I put a watering can in here, but you can put whatever tools you want in there, and they will kind of do that on the farm. Hey babe, bad news in the mail. In the graveyard, there's a small mausoleum for the first mayor of Honeywood, Alvin Whitfield. Well, it's funny you should say that. There's going to be another one. And here's a little rose for you, my little rose. And, obviously we'll be there for you tomorrow at the funeral, won't we? Yeah. Did you know you can eat some plants that grow at the side of the road? Right, maybe don't do that. We do have a farm. There's plenty of fruit and veg growing. I can't wait for market day. Right. Well, I'll see you at the funeral then, darling. Look at my family working on the farm. Helping out, little helpers. That's so cute. I mean, you guys totally let what was here, you know, die, but it's fine. You're learning. Let's not talk about it. And these ones, right, okay. But, you know, otherwise, great job. Great job. It's not like our livelihood depends on it or anything. Ah, okay. I went to sleep, I woke up, we've adopted a baby. It just arrived on a ship. Wow. It's literally Saturday. I was about to buy death cake and do away with the teacher so that I could adopt that child. He'll never know how close he came. Another girl. Marsha, Kayla, Cynthia, Jeannie. Right, we have a bear. What else should we have? Ah, I have an idea. So, the lady that saved our life in the beginning of the game is Luna McBell. And we're going to go with the Belle. I like the name Belle. I like the name Bella better, but we'll go with Belle as the name, as like a sort of... And if it was a boy, we could have named them after the mayor who like welcomed us in and the tour, like our wife's dad, but we'll go with Belle. That's a lovely name. And here's our child. I think... I wasn't super paying attention to the date, but I think that took longer than pregnancy. Pregnancy was really quick. So I would probably do pregnancy, but maybe it only felt like longer because I was kind of like panicking, wandering around trying to find someone to adopt. And I think you can... It did, yeah, look, it didn't even use... Ah, okay. So I think the deal here is, because it didn't use an adoption paper, you get time to adopt someone, or you can use these papers probably whenever you want. But if you say to your wife or partner to adopt, then after a certain amount of time, it probably just gives you one. Okay. A new season begins. It also seems like trees and weeds and other stuff do not grow back on your own farm. I sort of thought those would just continue to grow and be like a replenishing source. So I'm not sure what the best way is to get wood as you continue on. other than walking around and hitting those trees. It's definitely, if you are hoping to play this and, you know, design your house, craft furniture, take care of a big farm, build a barn, it's quite grindy. There is definitely a lot that is required because you have to get those recipes right. I don't even have, if I wanted to make my own iron bars, I don't have the required thing to do that. So you've got to like do a quest to get that recipe, make that thing, and then you're having to come in the mine every day and get the stuff. You know, it's a really interesting mix. Like, if you think about this like Stardew, it's really not. It's gonna be more like an Animal Crossing mixed with that, where it's more like a daily. You're like, okay, I'm working towards this thing, so daily, let me go down the mine and get some bits. Daily, let me, you know, go punch trees and get wood, you know? And that's kind of where it's at. Since I hired my family on the farm, I have had this stutter. It happens whenever they've done their work for the day. You see this little, like, stopping every 2 seconds? I'm thinking about unemploying my family from the farm and seeing if it fixes it. What happens if my lantern runs out in a mine? We're about to find out. It's about to happen. Oh no. You move slower, get a lantern. Not gonna lie, I kind of just thought I would be transported back home. Can I fast travel? Okay, thank goodness. I thought it was going to expect me to get myself out of there. Our second kid grew up. She's a redhead. Belle Omlele. Wait, that actually goes Belle Omlele. Bella Omlele. Belle Omlele. I like it. I have to do my homework in the morning. I have a present for you. I gave one to your sister before, and here's this other one. I've kept it all this time. It's a book. Wow. Because Mummy has Down to Sleep, the podcast of softly spoken stories where I read bedtime stories and audiobooks to help you get a good night's rest. Available on Spotify and everywhere you get podcasts. Ah, a potato for me, thank you. I just want to take a second to enjoy this rainy day autumn theme piano that's been playing whilst I've been walking around. It's so nice. Literally me taking a walk in the rain, romanticizing my own life. Down to see the ducks. Which you can see on Instagram. At MadMorph, same name as here by the way. The adventures of me. So I feel like there's a lot to be said for the generational aspect of this. We've got another funeral coming for the final of the McBell line. Those who saved us. So the Lavender Place, the lighthouse, has been taken over by Wilbur Kitt, their adopted child. But there's no more McBells. Jane McBell and Luna McBell, they are both now gone. And Wilbur Kitt doesn't have anyone. So if Wilbur Kitt died, I think someone random would take it over. And that's how your world can end up looking very different to every other player's world. And looking at the hunter here, Walter, who's an elder, and his wife is gone, his sister is gone, and like he's all alone up there as the hunter on the hill, selling stuff. Like, there is kind of a power there, a lore, like a story. It kind of makes the world feel a bit more lived in. You've seen things change, like we, considered adopting Judith Johns, who became an orphan but aged up and raises her brother who's a kid. It's really interesting, and the more that you play it, the more kind of wow factor that's going to have. If you're getting into your second year and third year and the village is people you've seen grow up and you're playing as one of your kids and everything else, that's really interesting. So I just wanted to take a moment to say how cool that is, honestly. And I'm definitely learning the further I get into this, it is just so much more like an Animal Crossing than a farm sim. And I would really recommend, if you do want to do farming, to tweak some of the options to like turn off decay and stuff for the food that you collect. I would probably turn off tool decay. And what else is there? You've got these great options here, you see. You can turn off your own hunger if you're wanting to like go through the game and not be constantly set back by your own hunger and having to spend all of the money that you make on food. Because that was how it was going for me. You can turn off the taxes. I only turned these off because my save was right before the end of a day where the taxes needed to be paid and I forgot, and it's a game over if you forget, so I just turned those off. You can turn off diseases if you don't want you guys to get diseases or anyone to get diseases. You can even turn off energy. I mean, I've never used all of my energy in a day. But I play things very slowly, so like if I pick 10 cucumbers, I want to stick those in a box and maybe think about making a recipe with them. And it's going to take me maybe another couple of weeks to make the other ingredients that I need. I don't kind of need that. Oh, the food's rotten now, sorry. It's too time pressured, you have to be too organized to do that, so I've turned all these options off and tweaked them to suit my play style. So I can just hold on to the goods into the other seasons and use them when I want to. If I want to level up that cooking, I don't want the time pressure of having to have all of the ingredients within a 3-day period. It's too much. So at the moment, I am just cycling through the days, running my farm and trying to trade for enough stone in order to get a barn. Like, that's just a goal. I think it makes sense. Nice thing to do in a game like this, to get a barn. So let's see if now we have enough. I'm 2 stone away. Alright, we have the stone. The carpenter is running away up here, so let's chase him down into the woods. That's not scary at all. Hello, mate. I want you to build me... I need 1,200 gold. God damn it. Right, I want you to build me nothing, because apparently I'm going to go take care of my crops and make some money, sunshine. Oh dear. Like I told you, it's a bit of a grind to get anything done, but I guess once you have the barn, you have it. So it's kind of right that it's a big goal. You know, it's only our 3rd season, and if I was focusing on it for longer, I'd probably have it by now. I think I'm just being a little bit impatient, because I'm like... I would have expected by this point, and maybe you would have expected it of me as well, that I would have had a better house, a better farm, that I would have been crafting stuff inside, and maybe some of you are playing this and you're at that point very quickly because you focused on it. I really focused on the quests and the social side, and trying to get married and gifting, and yeah, so now it's kind of feels like starting from here, but we're going to get it done. Okay, I think we would be remiss to play this game and to not attempt the whole sneaky murder side of things, okay? So, let's have a look at who we have in the village, shall we? I'm going to try and kill 2 birds with 1 stone here, whereby if there's someone that we can do, and then they'll have an orphan, I'm very curious to see whether we can then adopt that person. I think that would be interesting to try, right? So, we'd have to do both the teacher and the butcher. Right. But we only have 1 cake right now. What I would have done with these death cake things, right, and this being in the game, because it seems like such a unique selling point, I would have had more people kind of be your enemy, naturally. Because I'm down for using these, but I've been given no reason to. No one's been rude to us, no one's caused any issues. If they created a scenario where things can happen where someone would be a rival, I was kind of hoping... Where is she? I was kind of hoping that someone would be like a love rival. Like before I got to the point of proposing. Who are you? Lance Hutton. Let's have a look.
like someone else. Like, imagine if we were in the middle of courting Isabella and then it popped up like marriage arranged. Like, then that would have been a great storyline for using the death cake on someone. But it just didn't happen, you know. But maybe it will in future lives, who knows? Okay, again, so it's going to be 2 orphans if we do this, but I've got to find the witch. I could get them started on our barn whilst we're here. Let's do it. So this is how it comes down to placing a barn. I'm going to put it over here by trees that we have grown. Wonderful. We'll get right on it. Great. Cool, let's get that done for winter. So this is one of my targets, and now I wanted to try, I bought this other one from her anyway that's called Devil's Tooth, a mushroom that looks like it's bleeding, and I am curious if I give this to you, the Devil's Tooth, you say you'll make good use of it? Like now? Is anything gonna happen? Howdy, Morph. I was never here. Do we wait? Do we watch? I don't know. Oh gosh. Right. Just keep walking. It's probably just a normal mushroom. Hi kids. Hey kiddos. Hi teacher. I baked you a cake. I just wanted to say thank you for doing such a wonderful job teaching my kids. We never said that. We said it was really mean to us. That's fine. Mummy's got this, don't worry. Hi, Mr. Hutton. I baked you a cake. Oh, such a nice gift. I'll treasure it. Thank you. Until next time. Enjoy your cake. The next morning, time to check the mail. Funeral! I guess he ate the cake. And a gift from Rose saying thanks for being my friend. And a gift from Bear. 3 worms. Thanks, Bear. So it worked. Okay, but the other one didn't work. So we would need another one. But my concern is whether they're going to just be raised by their sister, actually. Who is an adult. Who would be their next carer, right? Who apparently has a husband that we haven't met. Now, I left the funeral and I went and found the witch. And I'm on my way back. It's time to finish the job. I guess we'll see what happens with the butcher. Hi, so sorry for your loss. Oh. They kicked me out because the shop closed. Foiled. Again. You know, if anything happens to the other one, make sure you don't adopt those other children. I'll take care of them. What do you mean? That sounds mildly like a threat. Oh no. I'm just a sweet old farmer. Hello, dear. We were so sorry to hear about everything. We baked you a cake. Oh, thanks. Enjoy. Whoa, foggy day. We wake up to the notes that our plan has worked. And there's a Halloween event on day 13 behind the Ryle family farm in the forest meadow. A gift from Sarah and a gift from Shana, who we're trying to adopt by murdering their entire family. But look at this foggy day. Now, I mean, this is spooky. We have just dispatched with 2 parents in order to adopt as we wish. Oh, another pregnant. Okay, so I think the game has recognized that there needs to get some more kids in here. And there's a lot of prego going on. Must be Halloween Eve or something. But the fact that this has happened right after we've given 2 death cakes out and are trying to adopt a child to work the farm is kind of on point. It's Halloween. Look at my kids. It's Halloween with a sunflower and a chicken. How's it going? Look at you 2. Just waiting to walk around all dressed up. Wanted fish. So today is Halloween, and the event, it says, children in costumes go from house to house asking for candy, followed by a celebration in the forest. Now I think the celebration would be 5 PM. Well, let's have a wander through the town. A beautiful day, and look at the tree, the leaves coming down off the trees. A gorgeous, gorgeous autumnal colour here. 7 AM in the town. So here's how the plan's going. Shanna, it says, lives in the... So the sister lives in the Lavender Boutique, right? And Shana lives... Oh my god. The little bear costume. Bear should have been in that. Little Shana Johns is still a child for like another day. Lives at apothecary and cures. Did someone else adopt you? Like yesterday that said they still lived at the butcher's. I think the apothecary family adopted them. What I'm getting from all of this is that it's actually very hard to adopt someone in the town. I'm not quite sure how these papers work, honestly. Because it doesn't seem to be working, even though we went through all the effort of getting rid of an entire parentage. So, it is what it is, I guess. We tried to be evil and steal some children right in time for Halloween, but it hasn't quite worked for us. Trick or treat, I worked extra hard on my costume. Give treat. Oh, I only have a stone. Oh, did I do something bad? I'm sorry, little bear. I don't have any candy. Sorry. I'll be better prepared next Halloween. I was busy trying to... Well, actually, you don't need to know that. I don't know why I couldn't give you this cake. Oh, it's bread. I mean, bread's better than a rock, isn't it? Looks like we're all heading off for the Halloween event. Here we go. There's my mother-in-law. Let's keep well ahead of her, shall we? And up into the woods. I love how everyone actually makes their way there. Bobbing for apples. A bonfire, which we're all kind of like dancing around. What's this? Good to see you. Let's chat by the bonfire. I could just sit here all night. I got something for you. Some seeds, thank you. Hey, glad to see you're out and about on Halloween.
How's your Halloween going, Morphy?
Probably gonna need some more cakes.
Listen, they've been buying a lot of these cakes. There'll be nobody left in the village, darling. Calm down, I'm cutting you off.
Okay, fine. Bonfire's lovely. We can also dance by the bonfire. Very sorry for your loss. If you're gonna ramble, tell me something I don't already know.
Guess Halloween's not so bad. I don't get along with too many people. You're one of the few good ones.
Thanks. Call me Bob. I'm trying to talk to my wife, actually. I'm trying to talk to my wife, sir. Unless you want to eat a death cake, you'll get out of the way. Halloween bonfire is one of the highlights of the year. Let's make it a night to remember. Ooh, saucy minx. Where are my children? Are my children here? Treat. I can only give you... I'm not giving my child a stone on Halloween, I'm sorry. Clearly I needed to buy some candy from somewhere. Or make some, since I do have a candy maker. Okay, so it looks like there's not an event in this season in terms of the bake-off or the fishing. This is just everyone hanging out, and there isn't really anything else happening here. But still very cute. Cute to have a Halloween event. Right, it's time to find out how much livestock actually cost. Let's see. See if we can talk to one of these. I had a hunch I'd run into you today. So, same person we bought a cat from all the way back when. Hey, actually not too bad. A cow requires a barn, feed 1 straw every day, produces milk, requires a bucket to collect. Goat requires a barn, feed 1 straw every day, produces milk, requires a bucket. Same. Sheep produce wool, okay, but require shears. I want to get a goat. I want to get a sherb, honestly. We've got some goats. A gift, a hat. Can I wear that? Someone sent me a hat. Oh, I look so good. Been struggling this entire time. I haven't even been able to afford clothes. Where's my goats, man? Milk your cows and goats. Buy a milk pail from the farmer. I just didn't have any that day. Animals will eventually die. When they become elderly, they yield products less often. That's sad. All animals reproduce, only need 2 adults of the same species. I think like people in this game, just gender doesn't matter. Got it. Okay, so are my goats just on my land? I hear you! Hi! Hi. Goat, you're sherb. Hi. What's that mean? Go home? I'm trying to stroke you. Can I just say hello? Without it being a thing? It looked like I was about to pet you. Where's your sister? There's one of your sisters. Hi, baby. Where's the other one? There you are. Hi. Sweet girl. I guess he'll just be Sherbet for now. Well, I got 2 goats. Moving up in the world. Might not be much else on this farm, but I got 2 goats, I got a cat, I got a family. I'd say we've done pretty well for a murderous little urchin that washed up on these shores. We're about ready to enter the winter. Let's see what's occurring. Oh, fun. Hi, wife. Hey. Is my daughter going to become a farmer or a beekeeper when she grows up? I don't know, but I'd be happy either way. Apparently Judith Johns likes to cook the funny shrubs she finds in the forest. Here is, some blackberries. Okay, interesting. I think I see what you're going with this. She suddenly looks really unhappy with me, huh?
Can I, thank you. Look at me, I'm a pretty sunflower. Oh, I'm an angry sunflower. This is a sunflower when it's raining. This is a sunflower when it's cloudy. And when the sun comes out again. Look who doesn't age.
I've been reading some interesting stories lately. This might surprise you, but Rosalie O'Dell is fond of bug catching.
I need 25 coins to spin. There we go, we've been fishing and getting stuff. More death cake? What's this recipe? Death cake recipe? I need that. Endless death cake? I mean, that I've never seen that show up in our inventory before, so that is worth. Now, I will sell you this as well, and those, because I want to have a spin. Let's see what this is. Oh, I can win money and stuff. It's 25 to enter, and we get 100. I knew you had my back, Astra. Let me see what happens the next time. 50. Listen, this is what happens when you've got an in with the witch, dude. The witch is on my team. She knows that we need this money for the ghosts. What's that mean? I want a pumpkin plush. 3 wins in a row. Keep it going.
Don't push your luck, dear.
Sorry. I'll leave. I don't want to blow the cover, you know? A pumpkin plush toy. A gourd-shaped cloth toy. Man, this came up in another thing and I still didn't learn. The heck is a gourd? Right, we got some veggies out. We got the harvest stuff. Harvest festival when I was growing up at primary school just meant you brought in tins of food and food that you wanted to give away to people. It was like a collection, you know? What's this? Like a display of goods that you can like enter and show off your things? I think. Like this is probably for us if we enter, I would assume, your prized goods. We've got pumpkin picking. Gobble gobble, I'm a turkey. I'm the cutest turkey that ever did live. Oh, I'm an angry turkey. Everyone's just hanging around. What's this? I had a hunch I'd run into you today. Submit animal. Adult in Sherb's pregnant. Judging will end at... Imagine if they were like, thank you for providing an animal for slaughter. Sorry. Judging at 3 p.m. Don't judge me. Hello, cutie. All the little outfits are so cute. Look at you as a big pumpkin. I'm Autumn Patches. I'll be in town for the Harvest Festival. I've attended a few festivals around these parts, but let me tell you, Honeywood is special. Have you seen my goat? She's a trusty partner in this little pumpkin pie operation. You sell special autumn stuff. I love pumpkin pie. She's my pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin pie. I do. Rarely ever have it, but when I do, I'm like, God damn. America. Send some of that over here, you know? There you go. I'll take that pumpkin pie recipe. Do I want a pumpkin hat and a pumpkin hair? No. I'm gonna go with no. You didn't win. Try again next year. Why not? What's wrong with my goat, man? What do you mean I didn't win? It's the first festival we haven't won. Hardly seems fair on my goat, my beautiful goat. Had nothing but free roaming and hay. What's the matter with it? I feel offended. Uh-oh, my wife looks very angry. Shouldn't have given her that blackberry. I'm just mocking her. I'm a grumpy farm wife. I used to be the mayor's daughter.
I used to have everything I wanted and a piano in the house, and now I don't. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that everything isn't perfect. Just having a full-blown domestic on the way back from the Harvest Festival. Imagine living in a place like this, and something like that happens, or you have a public fight. You know the entire town's gonna hear about it. Oh, Sherbet. It's okay. Tell Sherb that they did their best, and I don't judge them, okay? It's fine. You know what's really cool? Is it's the first day of winter, and look how dark it still is at 6:30. It's like nighttime. Like real winter, it's gonna be dark until later and like get darker earlier later on, I think. What's the events? A crafting contest, a winter gala, and the Lantern Festival, the end of the year for New Year's. Oh my gosh, that's cute. People have wreaths on the door. Look how cute they look. With their lights. The warm glow of the house and the wreath on the door. I feel Christmassy and it's not even really spring properly yet here. It's been so miserable. Chestnuts. A meaty nut found on forest floors. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost sucking on your toes. Pretty sure that's how it goes. Sun up. Cue the music. Yeah. Why have I woken up and my child is not here? Why are you off there in the woods? It's 6:30 in the morning. Let's go and see what they're doing. I'm gonna put my lantern on because it's so bloomin' dark out here, and go and get my child. What? You're down here on this road. Why? Bella? Bella? Now you're in school. What? School doesn't start till 9 AM. What are you doing in here, you silly goose? Hmm? Got something to tell me? Every time I play catch, I get a bit better. The baker gave me an extra muffin by accident. I gave it back. I don't want to steal a muffin. Right. I got you a turtle pet. Wow, give me a turtle, thanks. Why are you keeping warm? Is my farmhouse that cold that my child has to go to school at 6:30 to stay warm? I failed as a mother. Look, man, this farm is barren. I would, don't judge me, okay? I'm trying to get this video out as soon as possible after launch to, like, to show you the game. I don't have time to sit and decorate an entire farm. I gotta get through these seasons, okay? You'll have to forgive the absolute state of my abode. Wow, the next day, look how much thicker the snow gets as we get deeper into the winter. We're getting heavy snowfall. We're getting snow on the ground. Awesome. Should tidy this. It's been like this for a while now. And the next day, the snow has really settled. And look, as you walk through it, you clear it. Now that is not an attention to detail I was expecting from a game like this, but that is wonderful. And so satisfying. Isn't it? As we get more and more snow on our land. And we actually leave a trail. Well, I would say that there's no way that you're doing crops in winter. I guess winter is all about social, all about cooking, all about trading, questing, mining, fishing. Because the ground is covered, the herb garden has died. It is the day of the crafting competition. Oh, I mean, I love all the setups for the different festivals. I don't think it starts till 9. Hi, mother-in-law.
I'd share a story with you, but I don't think you'd believe me.
Okay, well that makes me look bad. Have a grape.
Blackberry? Really?
Sorry.
Off you go.
Some people really don't appreciate the gift of a good fruit, I have to say. Their face sours, and that's how you know if they like the gift or not. She's a woman of expensive tastes. But she can be annoyed with me. It won't last very long. The blacksmith got old. He's got grey hair. No, that's actually so sad to me. I was visiting him so much for fixing all my tools all through that first half of the year. Ah, Roland. How are you, man? Do you know what, my guy? I have a lobster dinner on me.
That's quite generous of you.
You've been good to me, dude. Thank you. Man, I almost want to like end the game before this happens to me and my family, because it will legit be sad to like me to grow up and die and like my family as well. I don't know if I can take it. And now here's the thing, right? I'm kind of slightly like speedrunning the second half of this year to see what happens and stuff. If I was playing this seriously and it took months for me to like build my farm and my character and like finish it, I'd be devastated. Right. Join the contest. Oh, what did I do? Ah, did I click insult? Sorry. What? I think I just insulted my mother-in-law. Sorry.
I never forget a name or a face.
I mean, I think you do. Literally your daughter-in-law, but...
I have nothing more to say to you.
I'm really sorry. It was a misclick. What did that do to our friendship? Okay, we're still at half. That's sad. I'll have to explain that one to the wife. Right, talk to the judges. Judges? Hello? A little gift for you. Okay, thanks. Look who it is. Should we head down the pier? No. What's the latest? Who are the judges? Oh, you're a judge. Something small. Something not cheap, but not too expensive. Something related to food. Right. Oh god, she's giving me the daggers. Is this a crafting bench? Talk to the judges. Craft something at home? I gotta go home for this competition? Why does that feel like, oh, let's play Truth or Dare. Alright, I dare you to go home. You know? What? This isn't very communal. Go home and make something. Oh. Everyone else is making stuff in here. Yeah, but you have to go home and do it. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're alive. Okay. Jesus. And you catch your pet sleeping a little too hard, you know? The doghouse might be an idea. I'm doing that. I don't care what they said, but they're looking for something small and something related to food. I'm making a doghouse. You're gonna like it, or you're gonna live in it. Sorry. The death cakes. They have possessed me. I was so innocent when I arrived here. And now, I don't know who I am. I just am randomly snapping and being mean to my mother-in-law. God. What have I become? Hello, judges. Have you forgiven me yet?
I've had enough of you.
Sorry. Let me mean, mate. Prepare to present when the time runs out. Okay, we'll just wait.
Will the first contestant please come to the stage? An excellent choice.
There's a drying rack. I could have just brought one of those from home. Okay, that's pretty good.
Well done.
I mean, he said something small, and he said something with food, so that's unrelated.
Very interesting.
Alright, that means it's terrible. I almost made a bed. Close call, huh?
And the final contestant, come up.
Here you go.
You forgot to bring something.
No, I made a doghouse. What?
Judging's now...
What?
All contestants to the stage.
I made a doghouse?
And the winner is... William.
A drying rack?
Congratulations. Here's your prize. A signed declaration of a mastership in crafting. All the way, signed by the king. Thanks, bye.
I made a doghouse. What did you want me to do? I literally stood on the stage for 5 minutes waiting for this. Whatever, dude. Stomping out of here, man. Out of my way. You're all getting death cake.
What was that?
I said you all got the best cake. Sorry, it was an inappropriate. Bye. And lo, wandering in that winter afternoon haze, did little Farmer Morphy find themselves in a daze, thinking about how people had laughed at her empty pockets when she went up on stage last. Ha ha ha, they had said. Tee hee hee, they guffawed. I'll show them all, she thought. They'll be under the boards. And as the stars came out on that early winter's night, she decided she would be the thing that went bump in the night. The thing that creaked after midnight at your door. The girl that brought death cake to every last or I had to keep it PG. I had to change at the last second. You fill in the blanks yourself. I'm going to bed. Oof, blizzard today. She died. Like, the day after I insulted her accidentally. She went to the grave, like, after we had a fight. I haven't spoken to her since. Wow. Bear sent me some money. What a cutie pie. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Damn. Never go to bed angry, I guess. That is a sign for it. Sheesh. Oh, looks sad. Yeah, it's very sad. My mother-in-law, you know. My loss, yes, thank you, thank you. My wife will be along soon enough. I'm very, very sad. I guess who will be mayor now is the question. My brother-in-law? There they go. Did my wife not come to her mother's funeral? Babe, what are you doing? You're so late. Who's giving the eulogy? Alice Odell. She left? Where? She's getting further away. fam didn't come? Babe. What? She went home with the kid. What? This was Grandma. This was... There are issues I didn't know about? You know what would be cool? Would be if you could marry into this mayor family and become mayor. Like if we could have lived here. Because I mean, this is my wife's now, right? Like she's the eldest. Both the parents are dead. Let's see what the state of the family is. Benjamin Whitfield is a teacher. And he lives at Bloomby's farm. Who's gonna be the mayor? I guess we'll find out tomorrow when things shift around, but like, this should be our house now by all rights, honestly. Sorry, I shouldn't be thinking about that on the day of Le Funeral, but you know, just being real, that would be a cool mechanic. If it was like, well, I guess you're in charge now. Is that wrong to steal the rose hips off their bushes on the day of the funeral? I don't know. I mean, my own wife didn't even come to the funeral, so I think I'm allowed some rose hips out of it. Who's the new mayor? Alice O'Dell? You're the new mayor? You're selling adoption papers, so you must be the new mayor. Wow, little Alice. How funny. But you live at O'Dell Clothing. Your family have been doing the tailoring for all this years, and the O'Dells have taken over Whitfield Manor. Do you know what would be cool? Would be if there was a vote, actually. Like, if the mayor dies and then there's a voting day, and if you have enough friends, you could get voted to be the mayor. That would be cool. A little baby. We had a baby goat. Hi, baby. I'm just gonna straight up call you baby. There we go. I better make sure you got enough food now there's 3. My god. Bear? How's it going? Oh my god. What happened to your voice? I'm an adult now. Oh jeez. You're an adult. You grew up. She's an adult now. That's who I'd be playing as if I died, I think. Cute. Let me see you outside, out and about. Ah, you get a whole new outfit too, huh? Everything's Christmassy. Look at the wreaths. There's cranberries everywhere. I wonder if this is the cranberry picking event. The event starts at 5. Look how nice this looks. A pineapple on the door. I don't know about the pineapple, but that's so cool. Everyone's coming in. Ready for the winter gala event. Wow. So cute. Well, everyone, we made it. How we doing, my love? We'd like this gift. Thanks. I have for you a persimmon. Thanks. Great. Oh, my pockets are full, so I can't take your gift of 14 watermelon seeds. Or did I? I think I did. Could always get rid of this seaweed. Evening, ma'am. I sure hope that's just cocoa in that cup. The punch. I was just clicking it because I was like, what if you could add something to the punch? It seems like with some of the stuff in this game, that wouldn't shock me. I didn't even know we could come up here. How cute. And everyone's having a lovely time. We're having a feast And we're all together. Guess it's a great way to catch up with everyone. See what everyone's up to. We'll be together. Wow, this is, look, my two potential love interests. The one that I married and the one that I didn't because she was a drunk. How funny. How different my life could have been, dear. Oh. Well. How are you, Mare? How are you enjoying the manor? Wonderful. It's the final day of the last... Oh my god, wife. She got old. Honey. Come out here, honey. Thanks for being my friend. Rose got old as well. Both my love interests got really old at the same time. Thanks for being a good friend, Rose. Listen, get out of the DMs, okay? I've been taken for the entire season now. It's not the time. Don't be sending me fish in the mail. Honey, can you come out here? When am I going to age up? Why aren't I aging? Mine just says adult. When do I get old? Maybe I have to, like, die of something? Babe, come on out, it's fine. I think you look prettier than ever, honestly. I see you how I first saw you. When I walked in and found you playing the piano in Whitfield Manor that time, and I fell in love with you in that very instant. That's still how I look at you, to this day. We've been through so much. Every grey hair is a blessing for extra time that we spent together, okay? Come on out. It's the day of the Lantern Festival. We're gonna have a lovely time. Darling? I'll give us some space. Well, we have played an entire year as we make our way... Belle? Afternoon, ma'am. What? You're all grown up as well. Wait. Maybe I can't age because... like the spells of limbo. It can't be passed on to my family. It's my responsibility with my friend. Am I cursed to not age and to see everyone around me get older? What if I still look like I did the day I arrived? So that can only happen if I got sick. It's Lantern Festival time. This is how they celebrate New Year's. Say goodbye to the whole season. Everyone's here. There's my wife. I'm so glad you came out, darling. You look... Oh, sorry. Did not... Almost pushed you in. Just wanted to say you look lovely.
Something on your mind, dear? Here's what I made at work.
Good girl. Right, what's up, Mare?
Evening.
Oh, here we go, everyone. Make a wish, everyone watching. We completed a full season. We got married. We had kids. There's little Bear. Everyone grew up. So pretty.
Imagine this, and you've been playing for months on end. I'd be sobbing, dude. That was emotional enough as it is. Beautiful. I hope you all made a lovely wish, and I hope it comes true. Oh, trying to talk to my daughter, thank you. Yeah? Oh. Here's what I made at work. Oh wow, we're kind of in the money here, having kids. Who knew having kids was so profitable? That's not realistic. Here's what I made. 10 coin. You know, your mother made 300, and your sister made, oh, why someone leave a bouquet here? A marriage bouquet? Why do I have a marriage bouquet? Someone just throw this out? Huh? What? Someone trying to marry me? So we all file home. For the last day of winter. You got it, Lady Whitfield. Look at you. You're still leading the people, even if you didn't, you know, get it by rights of being an heir and become the mayor. Look at everyone following you, baby. You got it, you got it. I'd follow you all the way, you know? I got old. The first day of spring, I became an elder. No, I thought I was immortal. Imagine convincing yourself you're immortal the day before you get old. I have to walk like this now. Oh no. What? Bear, sent me some cherries or something. Oh my god, my trees. Finally. The trees that I planted in spring year 1 have finally started to give fruit. We're back in spring, the first of spring of a new year. We have 2 funerals, and we're back to the fishing contest and the beautiful spring weather. Wow. We did it. 365 days. Just pretend that it's a normal month in the game, I guess, even though it's 21 days for every month, I think? Yeah, it's 21. And 1 full year. And I am old. So my guess would be that perhaps we live for 2 years. If we just became an elder now, that would be my assumption. And this is what my village looks like right at the end. Wow. And after completing a full year in the game, that is where we're going to put a pin in this one. I don't normally do these whole like extended 100 days in a game type of videos, but if you enjoyed it and would like to see more of those, do let me know. I will of course keep doing my usual style of actually just playing the games and checking them out. But this game in particular I thought really needed it because we needed to cover so much ground and so much time to have the kids, to have everyone grow up. I knew we were going to have to spend a lot of time with this one, which is why I went with this style, but I would love to know if you would like to see more, so let me know. Thank you for watching, and if you'd like to go on another adventure with me, there are some videos on the screen right now. You can find my Instagram, my bedtime story podcast, and everything else you need in the description. We made it. Thank you. Good night.